Before that, though, a look at an interactive exhibition that deals with the constantly changing relationship between man and animals. Since 2014, the City University of Hong Kong has been collaborating with the National Palace Museum in Taiwan on a series of exhibitions. In Animal, Art, Science, Nature, Society, the third such exhibition, the museum and City University brings together pieces from a number of disciplines, both scientific and artistic.
The purpose is to create a very broad view and broad understanding of human relation to animal in the world.
基本上整个展场都是科技跟文化的融合，是一个综合的角度，有人文思考的一面，那也有就是说看稀奇的一面。
動物點樣影響人類，或者人類點樣利用動物，或者同動物合作而產生嘅一啲我哋生活文化上嘅嘢，而將嗰樣嘢變咗做藝術品。
The exhibition, Animal, Art, Science, Nature, Society at the City University of Hong Kong Exhibition Gallery showcases more than 40 animal-related artworks from different eras, including items from the National Palace Museum in Taipei and other galleries, collections and institutions. It's the third collaboration between the university and the museum.
We wanted to create an exhibition that bridges all of these topics, that looks at the way in which animals are represented in art, both traditionally, especially in the collection of the National Palace Museum, but also the works of many contemporary artists.
There is a narrative thread to the exhibition, which is divided into 5 color-coded sections. Each area contains works in a wide range of media, from the high-tech, including 3D technology, to the more traditional, such as paintings and sculptures.
When you enter, the space is entirely blue. For instance, we will have a wonderful whalebone playground. City U has scanned the bones of Omura's whale, and so we have created a 3D printed version of this which people can play with. We have examples of CT scans of a dog and a cat. And this area, you could say, focuses all the scientific materials, all the National Palace Museum encyclopedia. But in this exhibition, we covered the entire range of what is possible today in terms of a multimedia exhibition. And we really intend the visitor to experience all these different forms of multimedia experience.
The pieces from Taiwan's National Palace Museum include around 10 digital works and interactive installations, and some 30 high-quality replicas.
在故宫收藏里面，要么就是书画哈，要么就是文献类的，像四库全书哈，要么像地图。那还有一种很重要就是器物立体的东西。那我们在故宫就把它3D 化了，那带来香港这边，透过一些数位的方式、科技的方式，让人家有一个比较有趣的体验。 像说这个昆女全图的这个互动 AR 作品。昆女全图在古时候画地图会除了地理的资讯之外，它还会类似笔记本这样，它会记载一些天文的啦哈，像星球的关系哈。日地月的关系哈，还附带了很多的其他知识。那其中当然会有很有趣的就是生物的知识，还有这个全家都可以参与的这个沉浸式作品海错奇珍。
One series by artist Almond Chu features horses from a riding school in Thailand, presenting isolated body parts in a manner that approaches abstraction.
我影馬嘅原因就係因為以前我係玩馬術嘅，咁我騎咗大概10年馬到啦，因為中意啦玩馬術，咁騎咗咁多年，咁就覺得好似同啲馬開始有啲溝通到，有啲 connection， 咁我就覺得呢個時候我試下影下佢哋啦。馬係好難控制嘅。尤其佢同你唔熟嘅時候咧，佢會好緊張嘅。所以咧，我要同馬溝通，我先至做到一啲我想做嘅嘢。
One thing the exhibition can't avoid examining is the threat that so much of the animal kingdom faces from perhaps the most rapacious animal of all, human beings. Many works open up a dialogue about the dangers posed by such factors as climate change, environmental degradation, population growth, wars, poaching, and cross-species virus transmission.
Here we begin to look at the way in which society today is really interfering with the equilibrium that exists between humans and the animal world. For instance, the melting of the North Pole and the threat to inhabitants like the polar bear. We have a work of the artist Eduardo Cuck where he is doing experiments with genetic experiments where he is introducing DNA from fluorescent fish into a rabbit. So we have a rabbit which actually glows in ultraviolet light. So the exhibition is really meant to open a lot of questions and open a lot of discussion around this topic.